He's a talented player. He can shoot with both feet, pass the ball with both feet, and you don't realize how big he is. Physically, he's immense. He's strong, he's quick, and he's got everything. He has got everything. Ryan Giggs. Paul Pogba, a name synonymous with football brilliance, seemed destined for legendary status. So, what unfolded in the life of this midfield maestro, known for his slick moves and cool hairdos? From a promising start to unexpected challenges, Pogba's journey is nothing short of a cinematic script. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, let's kick it off. Growing up in a modest flat, sharing a bed with his two brothers, Pogba harbored a burning ambition to make it big. An energetic kid oozing with talent and ambition, he showcased his skills for Le Havre. Soon, big clubs spotted this gem, and Manchester United emerged triumphant in securing his signature. The move from Le Havre to Manchester United was controversial, stirring FIFA involvement. Despite the drama, Pogba officially became a Red Devil. His debut against Leeds United was a moment of sheer excitement, a young kid ready to showcase his talents. Impressive performances in the youth squad solidified his reputation, making it clear that this kid was destined for greatness. Life, however, threw in a twist. Despite his talent and potential, Pogba found himself struggling for first-team opportunities. Frustration led to a pivotal decision, a move to Juventus in 2012, on a free transfer no less. Sir Alex Ferguson, United's legendary manager, wasn't pleased, calling it a lack of respect. But Pogba's journey was just beginning, and little did anyone know it would lead him back to where it all started. When Pogba first moved to Juventus, many people were curious to see how he'd adapt to the Italian Serie A. Well, guess what? He didn't just adapt, he thrived. Pogba's performances on the field were nothing short of exceptional. He showed amazing versatility, playing different roles in the midfield with ease and finesse. His rapid rise to prominence at Juventus wasn't just luck. Pogba's skills on the field were a mix of strength, technique, and a keen football intelligence. He became a key player for Juventus, contributing to their domination in the Italian league. In fact, his success at Juventus was so notable that he caught the eye of the international football community. But Pogba's talent wasn't limited to club football. He was also making waves in the international scene. In 2013, he captained the under-20 French national team and led them to glory by winning the World Cup in Turkey. This victory wasn't just a feather in his cap, it was a testament to his leadership skills and his ability to perform under pressure. And if you're wondering what the football legends thought about him, well, Patrick Vieira, a legend in his own right, recognized Pogba's talent. Vieira praised Pogba for his performances, but also mentioned that there was still room for improvement. This kind of recognition from a player of Vieira's caliber is not something you see every day. In 2016, Paul Pogba made a blockbuster move back to Manchester United. It was like a big Hollywood movie. This was no small deal. We're talking about a world record transfer. Manchester United pulled out all the stops and the buzz was everywhere. Sky Sports News was all over it, even tracking his flight to Manchester for his medical. I mean, who wouldn't be excited? Pogba, only 23 at the time, had been shining bright at Juventus and had become one of Europe's most wanted players. But as in any good movie, there was drama. Euro 2016 proved a challenging time for him. There were whispers and chatter about his performance and whether he was living up to his potential. It's like when you expect a great sequel to your favorite movie, but it doesn't quite hit the mark. This time around, he was under the microscope, and critics were having a field day. Then, he helps to steer the plot twist. Pogba's role at Manchester United starts to evolve. He transitions into a holding midfielder under the watchful eye of Jose Mourinho. It's like when your favorite actor takes on a challenging new role. You're curious and a bit anxious about how it'll turn out. And let's just say it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were struggles, disagreements, and a bit of tension in the air. But hey, every cloud has a silver lining. Despite these challenges, Pogba made significant contributions, especially in the Europa League final victory. It's like that scene in a movie where the underdog steps up and saves the day. Pogba showed his worth, proving that he could rise to the occasion when it mattered most. Now let's fast forward a bit. Pogba's journey takes a rocky turn with a string of injuries. It's like watching your favorite action hero sidelined by an unexpected twist. These injuries messed with his form and consistency. Not ideal when you're trying to be the star of the show. But that's not all. Remember Mourinho, the manager? Their relationship was like a telenovela. There were conflicts, disagreements about recovery locations, the whole 9 yards. It's like when two strong characters in a show just can't see eye to eye. Yet, in the midst of this drama, Pogba was able to tune out his struggles and pull off a standout performance in the 2018 World Cup. It was his moment to shine, and boy, did he deliver. But even then, Mourinho couldn't resist throwing in a few subtle digs, highlighting the tense relationship the two shared. But that all ended with the sacking of Jose Mourinho and the appointing of a new manager, which brought hope that Pogba would regain his form in the club. This new chapter with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer helped Pogba experience a resurgence in form. The statistics showed improvement, and for a while it seemed like things were looking up for Pogba. It's like that part of the story where everything seems to be going right and you're rooting for a happy ending. But if you've been following along, drama just seems to be right around the corner for Pogba. In the summer of 2019, the rumors were swirling about him wanting to leave United despite his improved play and relationship with the new manager. His agent did nothing to quell the rumors either, adding to the tension at Manchester United. But guess what? Pogba stuck around at United, despite wanting to move on. It was far from smooth sailing though. He had to deal with more injuries and some tough times on the field. And here's the real kicker. When his contract was up, United didn't even offer him much to stay. I mean, they did put 2 contracts on the table, each over £290,000 a week, but Pogba and his agent didn't think that reflected his worth. So, in a bit of a twist, he ended up leaving on a free transfer again. How many people have left the same club twice on a free transfer? This snub provided motivation to prove United made the wrong decision. It's kind of wild how things turned out. When Pogba first came back to United in 2016, there was so much hype. Remember that flashy announcement video with Stormzy? Everyone thought it was the beginning of something big. But when his time at United ended, not many would claim it to be as successful as hoped. Sure, there were some great moments like winning the Europa League, but also tons of drama, especially with Mourinho. In the end, it seemed like a mix of mismanagement and Pogba's own shifting priorities, especially after his World Cup success with France contributed to his departure from United. His return to Juventus in 2022 was supposed to be a homecoming party, but things didn't go as planned. Seems to be the theme with Pogba, right? He had a rough start with limited playtime because of, you guessed it, injuries. But then, something truly unbelievable happened. While rehabbing his latest injury, he was hit with some unfortunate news. His latest anti-doping test showed elevated testosterone levels, an obvious sign of using illegal substances. And just when he started to lace up his boots and dream about those glory days on the pitch, the plot twisted faster than a reality TV show finale. Bam! The man gets sidelined not by another player, but by a doping scandal that hit him like a poorly timed tackle. The thing is, Italy's anti-doping tribunal decided Pogba needed a timeout, a long one. They slapped him with a 4-year ban for having testosterone levels higher than my last phone bill. And trust me, that's saying something. The substance in question traced back to a food supplement that Pogba claimed was prescribed by a doctor from the USA. Talk about an international mystery. Now, at 31, with a ban as long as a leap year cycle, Pogba's career looks like it's on a very extended halftime break. Juventus, not waiting around to see if there's a second act to this drama, decided it's curtains for Pogba's time with them. Imagine, from planning a triumphant season to being sent off the field into what could be the retirement zone. It's the kind of plot twist that would have soap opera writers taking notes. On top of that, Pogba's personal life took some dark turns. There were reports about him being held hostage and some crazy extortion attempts involving his brother. It's like something out of a movie, but sadly, it's real life. This whole situation has been a nightmare for him. So, what's next for Pogba? Will we see him back on the football pitch? It's hard to say. His career's been a wild ride, full of highs and lows, controversies and challenges. But one thing's for sure, he's left a mark on the football world. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like and smash subscribe. Check out our other videos here. See ya out on the pitch.